crew tomorrow at 6:40 and 8:40. I got the times for you and everything on 98 PXY, the #1 hit music station.
Don't you ever wish you...
Hey!
Yeah, look at you.
What's going on?
I can't believe the amount of phone calls I got. Hey, Joey, coming to town. I used to listen to them all the time. And here
Girls loved you when they were, when they were little girls.
Yeah,
we were your biggest fans.
Yeah.
Yep, we were a big part of people's lives. So it's awesome this time around to, reflect on the past and see how big we were. It's crazy.
You look back and when you're in the scene, with New Kids and all that, and it's big, and you got fans and and then you step outside that and look back in. Does it look different?
Yeah, big time.
Does it?
I mean, it's nice. You know what I mean? Because when you're in the craziness, you hear all the stories, and I know they're important, and everybody has a way to touch them, but it's too crazy. But now you hear the stories, and they really mean a lot.
Yeah,
so
isn't it cool?
There was everything. There was slippers that had New Kids on the Block, sleeping bags.
Yeah.
How did it feel to look at a sleeping bag and see your face?
I know
it's
you
pretty
had,
crazy.
I know you had the sleeping bag.
You
had the sleeping
every
bag.
night. Slept in my own sleeping bag every
right
night.
next to Jordan.
With my doll.
With the doll.
Yeah, and then I played marbles before I went to bed with my heads in them, and it got pretty out of hand. But I mean, I wouldn't change it. You know what I mean? It was crazy, and I think we were the first group to hit like the mass commercial, of the '90s, the late '80s, that type of thing. So. We just clashed with society, and that's what happened. So some things got out of hand, but it's all good, and we weren't hurting anybody,
Dude, I remember the hat.
With the hole in it?
The hat,
yeah.
What was that your choice? Or did someone say, okay, you got to wear a hat?
I think a stylist gave it to me, but I picked it out, I just grabbed it, because, we had 5, when we had stylists, it was like a free-for-all, because, getting the clothes and stuff, everybody tried to get the best clothes.
Sure,
but
yeah.
I guess no one really looked at that hat, but I saw the future in that hat, and I said, let me get that hat.
Years later, people remember that. Who's the one with the hat? Remember that?
Yeah.
So, you're here, you hang with us. You're Joey McIntyre, 98 PXY. The single is out. It went on sale yesterday. It's official. It's in all the record stores. You hear it here on PXY. We've been playing it for, 10 years now, at least. And,
stay the same. Now, what were you doing from the time you were a New Kid on the Block till now when your singles are out?
I went back to acting. I started, acting classes and did a bunch of stuff. But I had some downtime just to figure out what the hell I wanted to do. You know what I mean? And I think it was good for me just to, and having that downtime, I just started writing music for the first time. And that's where Stay the Same, the CD came from. And I just, here I am today.
That's great. Joey McIntyre here on 98 PXY. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Take care of some business. We'll be back. It's Pizzano in the morning. Yeah. Joey, 6:40 now. And we got Tom George and she...
Hit music station.
6:45 on Pizzano in the morning. PXY, the #1 in music station. From New Kids on the Block now, big solo deal. The one and only Joey McIntyre. Got more with him next on 98 PXY, the #1 hit music stations. With Patsy, the karaoke kid. And he's coming in with his karaoke machine. And we have Rosemary here with us. Hi, Rosemary.
Hi.
How are ya?
Okay.
Now, what song are you going to sing today?
Spanish Eyes.
Really?
Spanish Eyes.
One of your favorites? One of the
Yeah.
Rosemary, I don't know if you've seen her around at the karaoke joints, but
she
is a celebrity.
I sing on everybody. I sit on everybody's lip.
Do you really?
Ooh.
Well, come on over here,
In
baby.
the boulevard, yeah. How we gonna do it? You might collapse on the floor if I do it.
I love it. It's 6:53. She's all excited because Joey McIntyre is in now. Is here. Huh? How about that?
What's up?
Here we are, from New Kids on the Block now to a solo career. Big stuff. You wrote it all. And I always like to ask artists that come through, what comes first? You get the song in your head, you get the lyrics, or something happened to you in life?
The lyrics and the melody can come. It seems like Stay the Same just came right out of my head, and it was just a song that made me feel good. It wasn't. I didn't think it would be a record.
All right. who's it about and what's her name?
No, it's not. I sang it to myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta hang on and hang in there in this business and in any business, and that's kind of where I was coming from. And it's for everybody. You know what I mean? It's dedicated to everybody because I think it's got kind of a universal feel to it. You know?
Yeah. Tell me now. People want to know, and I'll ask the questions because I know the ladies want to know. Single, happy, girlfriend, married, what?
Did you see that Super Bowl? John Elway was just, I mean...
Come on,
he's got
Joey.
such a nice butt. Oh, God, I tell
man,
you.
he's great.
Unbelievable.
I mean,
Do you think he'll come back?
you know, and the Yankees are doing great. Congratulations.
How about that NBA season back in action again?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
No rings on anybody's fingers,
There
man.
you
That's go. You know, and once I want to settle down, I'll settle down. But
Good for you.
No, it's all good right now.
You got all the time in the world to do what you want to do. You know?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the beautiful part about it.
Yeah.
What'd you have for breakfast?
Ooh. Burger King.
Burger King. And
Yeah.
latest CD that you bought?
Shania Twain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fan of hers?
Yeah.
Like all kinds of music?
Yeah, well, I like her album because it's upbeat and it's got a little bit of everything and it's fun, you know, and that's kind of like how I like to write songs.
And she's fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's-
yeah,
Sorry
yes,
about
she
that.
is. Yes,
Come
she
on,
is.
come on. Can I have a hankering for something, please?
No.
More with Joey McIntyre on 98 PXY. Stay there. The tune's coming up. We got. Oh, Rochester's
too
huge
nice.
on you. Man.
Yeah, man.
Rochester is so huge on
Yeah.
you. And your single's doing great. I saw it in the trade magazine, screaming up the charts.
Yeah, it's doing really well. The
Like-
fans have been really great and just been showing up for me, so it's awesome.
You got TV in your future? What are you doing? Anything?
Well, I for the meantime, you mean acting-wise?
Yeah,
or you
acting-wise.
just
Yeah.
I'm this is like keeping me really busy, you know what I mean?
Sure,
and,
yeah.
and it's important to me. The way I want to perform is on stage and performing this music, and hopefully I'll be out in a couple months. And
I'm going to ask you now because we got our 98 PXY Summer Jam coming up. Can I call you? Can I call Watson or someone and try to get some?
Yeah, please. I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing. We gotta sit down and have
I know
a
you
long
can't
talk,
say yes, but I'm going to
but
put
believe me, I would love to.
I'm
you know, I don't-
planting the seed.
Yes,
and you
plant
see
the
it, and we'll
seed,
see what
okay.
happens after. Now,
Absolutely.
Sandy just ran out of the studio and back. What do you got?
Well-
What?
Okay, Joey, now, do you still talk with the guys from New Kids on the Block?
Yeah.
Like Jordan
Yeah.
and all them?
Yeah.
Did you know that Jordan has a CD out, too?
Well, he's working on music. Does he?
Yeah.
Did you get the? What's
Yeah, do you
that
want to
that's-
hear it?
Get out
Yeah.
of here. What?
Give It To You, it's called.
Right. I heard it once.
It's got
Did you
that
like
polka
it?
thing in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's kind of funky. And
Now you guys still friends, do you?
oh yeah. Well, Donnie and Danny helped me out on my album.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So and Jordan's doing great, and John's pretty much out of the business, but
Yeah.
he's
What's he doing now?
real estate.
Happy, fat, and married in real estate.
Just real estate. and happy.
That's good.
And
That's
happy.
good. And the
So-
other guys still in the music business doing stuff?
Well, Donnie, like I said, Donnie and Danny helped me out, and Jordan's got his thing coming out, and it's all good, man.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
Well, best of luck to you. And
Yeah.
it always seems like whenever an artist pops through to PXY, a couple weeks after that, it's huge and it's #1. So
Yeah.
we've now given you the good luck.
Thank you, man.
We
Well,
give
I
you the
appreciate
best.
it. I
Give it up for
appreciate
Joey McIntyre.
And John Garabedian and Joe McIntyre, formerly of NKOTB. Remember they changed it to that to try to get rid of the New Kids stigma, which, I don't know, whatever happened to that whole thing? It's sort of like it went away. But they're coming back. They have a solo album. I understand Jordan Knight is about to release a solo album, too, all grown up. Just think about somebody in 1988 when Please Don't Go Girl first came out. If you were like a 15-year-old girl, you're a 25-year-old woman now. And we have all these women who are calling up and emailing us, when's he going to be there? And I never saw anything like it. Also tonight...
Hey, wow. Wow.
Welcome back.
Hey, checks in the mail, guys.
This is this is like a reunion, because the first time I met you guys, I think it was in 1986 at the Boston Music Awards, where nobody sits in the audience, everyone schmoozes in the hall, and I was standing there, I think Donnie said to me, "Oh, you're John Garabedian, I see you on TV."
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, who are you?" He said, "I'm Donnie." I said, "What are you doing here?" He said, "We have a little group from Dorchester."
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, well, good luck." And I thought, these poor kids will never make it. You know, some other poor bunch of kids trying hard that never gets the breaks and all that.
Yep, well, things happen, I guess, you know. Things happen, but it's been a while since '86, and it's good to be back. It's good to be back here. Thanks for having me.
Well, David Corey from Kiss 108 is here. Hello, David.
Hey, John.
And he
David.
set me up on the song and sent a CD of it, and I heard it. I went, wow, what a great song.
Thank you. You thought Diane Warren wrote it?
I did, because it sounds like the Aerosmith song, you know, from Armageddon. It has that kind of feel to it, but it says much more.
Yeah, well, thank you. I just started writing songs, you know, one day. When I was with the group, I never really, it wasn't like, I wasn't inspired to write songs. I was busy just, you know, trying to hang out on the corner when I could. But I just, it's a special song. It means a lot to me. I mean, at times I was kind of singing it to myself, because in this business, this time around, it's a totally different thing, you know, and I think there's not a lot of messages like that nowadays on the radio and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's not as all my stuff isn't as deep as that. But so far, people are liking it, and it's just cool to hear it on the radio and get the message across. So.
Oh, super powerful. And we are getting so much email this week, just the announcement you were going to be on the show tonight. We got people calling up and emailing, and when's he going to be on, and blah, blah, blah. We haven't had a reaction like that from anybody, really.
Wow, that's good. Those are my soldiers out there.
They're out there.
They're doing the work for me.
But all those 15-year-old girls who love New Kids on the Block are now 25-year-old women.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
So we've got pizza on the way. If you can hang around for a while.
I'm here, man. I'm chilling.
And if anybody wants to talk to you, our lines are open, of course, 800-669-1010, Joe McIntyre. And stick around here on the biggest party ever. Party.
I've got, like, no time to sweat. School.
Boy, people are calling like crazy. 800-669-1010 if you want to say hello to Joe McIntyre. We were talking, when you came in an hour ago, you said you were listening, and I mentioned about the old New Kids on the Block thing.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, man. Well, we don't have enough time for that. But actually, no, I mean, like, you commented on, like, the whole NKOTB thing, and I'm extremely proud of what we did, but a thing like that, it's unfortunate. I never would have changed to NKOTB, because it was senseless, and unfortunately there's a bunch of guys involved, and the record company wants us to get a new image, but once you start second guessing yourselves, you already lost, and so, but that was just part of growing up, and I think, you know, I'm very glad with the way things turned out. You know what I mean? I'm a normal human being. We all are, and we needed some time off, and it's crazy. You know what I mean? At such a young age, to go through those things, all you can ask for is a healthy life, and that's what we went for, and that's why we kind of disappeared for a while.
Well, it's kind of like what happened to Hanson. Just had the same thing happen to them. They came up with a great first song, you know, that Mbop song. Everybody loved it, all ages and so forth. And then people started watching their 15-year-old sisters like it, and then so the older people started saying, "Oh, that's for 15-year-olds," and the 15-year-olds started watching their 10-year-olds like it, and it got younger and younger, and then it became uncool because of the age thing.
That's life, you know what I'm saying? What can you do? I mean, it's hard to be an artist that it gets all ranges, and I don't think there's one out there. So I think it's cool that my fans now are like, you know, 25 years old, like you were saying, and hopefully we can get an older audience. Yeah, hey, yeah. Well, that comes later. That comes later. I figured I'd write some pop tunes first, you know.
Jennifer Aniston will be coming over your house and waiting outside the gate.
I hope so. I hope so.
So meanwhile, we want to get some calls here from some of your listeners and your fans, and we want to play the song Still the Same, which we already played. We're going to save it, but we have so many people calling. The girl from San Francisco called. She wanted to hear it.
Thank you. Thank you, San Francisco.
And stay tuned. Open House Party is 800-669-1010. John Garabedian with Joe McIntyre. 3.3 KFR. Open House Party with Joe McIntyre. And Joe, you were saying you saw the Celine Dion concert?
Yeah, she was unbelievable. I mean, she did it in the round. It was opening night in Boston, and to me, she's our only superstar right now. You know what I mean? And because, and not only, and everybody, you know, she's got 6-year-olds and 7-year-olds, and she inspires me beyond belief. She can sing circles around anybody, and she's got a great personality. She knows how to handle all kinds of things, you know, the media and rumors and stuff like that. She has fun with everything. So
she does have fun.
And she looked great. She looked great.
And this is probably the #1 song of 1998. It's something like 50 million albums from Titanic. You see Titanic?
Yeah. 349 times. Live!
WKFR, Battle Creek, Kalamazoo.
Open house party. You want to talk to Joe?
Yeah.
Joe McIntyre. Go ahead.
This is one of those women you're talking about, John. They're women now.
That's right. I am a woman.
Oh.
Every bit of it.
Where are you from?
I'm from Shadow, Wisconsin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go Badgers.
Oh, you betcha. Yep, I live up near the UP. Big Dupers up here.
Nice. Whatever they are.
You've never heard of the Dupers.
Is that a fish?
No, that's a bunch of people that talk really goofy and eat a lot of weird stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
What do you want to hear? Want to request a song?
Yeah, actually, I want to hear 98 Degrees because of you.
Oh, it's a beautiful song.
And I just want to tell you, Joe, that I think you are a good singer. I always liked you.
Thank you.
have 3 of your tapes and 1 of your On the Road on stage.
Oh, beautiful.
I was a big fan.
Watch for the new album. His website is right there, joemcintire.com.
All right.
Here's your song. Thanks for calling Open House Party.
Thank you. I think that Joe should give me his address so we can be pals.
Yikes.
All right.
I'll even send my Halloween picture.
wjoemcintire.com. Here it is. Bye. Are washing blue cars and... Joe McIntyre, formerly New Kids on the Block, if you don't know who that is, and I don't think anybody doesn't, but he's with us. Stephanie is here with us, Stephanie LeFevre, who works with us at Super Radio. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, John. Hi, Joe.
And Stephanie's another one of those 25-year-old women who was 15 back 10 years ago, right?
I was 12 when I started listening to you as New Kids on the Block. And I listened every day in 8th grade. I don't want to tell my whole story, but Please Don't Go, Girl. It was just, you know, for that whole year, it was a part of our lives and a part of us.
Where were you living then?
I was living in Savannah, Ohio.
Which is really in the middle of nowhere.
Which is boonies. I grew up in a town of 300, so.
Wow.
And all my girls are listening right now, listening for you, waiting to hear you.
Are you in this thing with the net with all the fans and all?
Oh, I am definitely a fanatic, but I don't track you or stalk you or any of the above.
I'm not scared of you. I can tell. I can tell that you got your head on your shoulders, and it's all good. I appreciate your support.
She had tickets to Rent in New York City this afternoon, and she went to take her girlfriend down there for her birthday, and she came screaming back to be here tonight, Joe, just to meet you.
Yes, and what a pleasure that it is.
Well, thank you very much.
And I wish you continued success, and I hope all goes well with this new song, and it is very beautiful.
Well, just tell John to play it every hour,
John
on the hour.
He'll hear it out of my office on a daily basis, probably 20 times over. It'll be definitely burnt from a Super 8.
Meanwhile, 800-669-1010. You want to talk to Joe McIntyre, request a song, Open House Party is on.
Yeah, boy.
This is Matchbox 20.3 KFR. Open House Party, hello.
Hello?
Hi, you have a question for Joe?
Yeah?
What is it?
Huh?
Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello. I was just wanting to know if you were going to be doing any promotional stuff around Ohio or, well, actually anywhere, but...
Anywhere? Well, right now I'm doing like New England and in the near future, but things could change real quick.
Yeah.
So I want to get out there. I want to hit the do like a 25 city tour and just get out there and see you guys.
Okay.
And then go from there.
I just turned the radio on, so I haven't heard the song or anything yet. When's the album going to be out?
Hopefully, actually, you can get it right now on my website, but it's only a limited edition, so.
You know the thing, Joe McIntyre.
Yeah, you know the thing.
Yeah.
And we'll have the song for you in about 10 minutes, all right?
Okay.
Stay with us. Where are you calling from?
Dayton, Ohio.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's probably open house party.
Bye.
Yowza! Wow! Holy cow!
Live from the basement, open house party. You know, you can tell the pulse of this show because we have, like, some nights you listen in the first, hour, you can tell there are only, like 10 people here. And other times you listen to this like this, where you go, roar! And it depends on who's here. Like, you're an attraction. All these people came out, they want to see you.
They come for the pizza and the Pepsi. You kidding me? See what I mean?
Stay the same. We're having a lot of people calling. We've even had people call who didn't know earlier in the show you were going to be on. They've tuned in midway, and we're going to play the song next. Well, so tell us about it.
Well, it's a song that, it's different. It can have different meanings. One meaning is like, a kid coming home from school, and it's like, he had a tough day, and I see it like a parent just saying, don't try to be anybody else, be yourself, you know what I mean? Or I see, just like a traffic jam and everybody bawling in their car after they had a bad day at work. So different video vignettes, John. I'm bouncing a few ideas off you.
Yeah, but to me it sounds like a love song where someone's saying to someone, I really love you, and you don't have to be anything else but yourself.
Exactly.
That's why I love you.
Well, and I think a lot of times nowadays, I hate to sound like an old fogey, I'm only 25, but a lot of girls, and I hope you understand what I'm saying, but they try to be, it's hard to grow up in a world today, you know what I mean? You have so many images around you. It's like the image era, and should I be this way? Should I be that way? How should I dress? How should I talk? What should I say? And it's all about just believing in who you are and holding on to your soul and who you really are, and you'll be happiest that way, So that's where it came from, and I just hope it touches some people. And so far, I've had some nice stories, and that's what it's all about, right? When you write a song, you want it to touch some people, and so.
All right. So now, how many more songs are done? You've written them all?
Yeah, I wrote them all. We have, I got like 12 tracks, and there's a lot of upbeat ones too. So you can sneak a couple in there too when they come out.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
No. No. Actually, I can't wait. I'm putting the show together now. I got a live show, so I'm going to be in New York and Boston and stuff. So I can't wait to be on stage again and just get it on. You know what I mean? So
you're negotiating with labels right now. They're like 3 or 4 labels who are chasing you. And
pretty much.
So if that all gets done, and then you go to the studio to do some finishing touches and stuff.
Well, I didn't make demos, you know what I'm saying? I put my money where my mouth is, and I spent, a lot of money, making finished records. So, I mean, I'm not being hard-nosed about it, and anything can happen, but, what's there, I think, is pretty good. So we'll see what happens.
I do, too.
Thanks, man.
So when's the album coming out this spring?
I hope January. If it's a done deal, you know what I mean, and if and they like what they and it is as is, if you will. They like the way I did it. It can come out in January and we can get busy. You know what I'm saying?
I make a prediction: top 5 song, maybe #1.
Thanks, man.
And that I say that only because the politics of how a song gets to be #1, there's so many factors that don't have to do, like if another My Heart Will Go On comes out, and it's sitting there, you can't get by that.
Yeah, well, Celine, chill out, and just let a little kid from Boston get in there.
We'll play the song. Stay the same. Next on Open House Party, Joe McIntyre, John Garabedian. Stick around.
Hey!
I wonder if we should save the pizza boxes. We had a radio station in Atlanta when New Kids on the Block were together.
Yeah, why aren't they calling now, man?
They would send the pizza box down. We're going to give it away on the air.
Unbelievable.
What was the story in that song? How did that thing get put together?
Well, it's a funny story about the choir, because everyone comments about the choir. They love the choir, and I agree, but at the last minute, the choir that was supposed to be there fell through. So we had to go out on the streets of Providence and ask people do you know how to sing? Do you know people who sing? And we grabbed these people, and we had like a few of my background singers that were there, but we got like, you know, five or six people that we didn't even know. And
did they have little bottles in paper bags?
No, it wasn't that bad. But my producer Joe Carrier, man, he brought them together, and it's amazing.
This was in
what
Providence?
love can do. In Providence, Rhode Island.
You know, Providence is becoming the mecca of music. I mean, Alanis Morissette in Thank You says, "Thank you, India. Thank you, Providence."
There you go.
Unbelievable. Now Joe McIntyre's new album done in Providence.
Yeah. So I thank you, Providence, too, man.
Just real quick, we have a lot of people calling up. Where are all the other guys right now?
Everyone's great. Donnie's just finished a movie with Bruce Willis. Supposedly it's unbelievable, and
he's a good actor.
Yeah, he is, and it's just the tip of the iceberg. We haven't really seen what he can really do, so that's exciting. Danny's down in Miami, and he's got a couple of like long play records, like hip hop beats coming out. One's on Atlantic, and he's keeping busy. Jordan's obviously working on an album, and hopefully that'll be out soon. And John is a real estate mogul.
Well, there we are. Let's buy a new house and give him a nice commission.
Yeah.
Well, Joe, I want to thank you for coming out tonight.
Thanks for playing it, man.
Hang around and do some more phone calls. There's all these people lined up here on the hold button.
Absolutely.
All right, Joe McIntyre, open house party. Look for the album.
Thank you.
Biggest party on the planet. McIntyre.
What's up?
So now it's a little different than the first time you were here this year.
Yeah, I got a bigger team behind me now.
Well, let's talk about it in just 1 minute from right now.
Cool.
Joe McIntyre, open house party.
Grammy nominee.
So now it's Joey again.
It's Joe, Joey, Joseph. Just play my record, man. That's all. That's what's most important.
What was it like getting signed to a label? You worked for, what, a year to make the album?
Yeah, and plenty of good meetings. Every meeting was great, you know.
With all the labels?
Yeah, it was like, thanks for coming, and thanks for leaving. So we decided, man, we got to do this on our own. You know, we got to take the bull by the horn.
Oh, this is a year ago before you recorded the album.
No. This is after the fact when we were shopping it around. I said, I need to perform, man. I need to get out there, and that's why we got the shows, and we put the record out on the website. And then I came here before it was signed, and you really believed in the record. Then everybody started calling us, and I ended up with Columbia Records, which it couldn't be any better. I mean, they're the best at what they do, you know.
Well, the Super Bowl is tomorrow, so what does 1999 look for Joey McIntyre?
I was thinking of kidnapping Cher and trying to sing the national anthem. I would sing it for real. She's going to lip sync it. I would have sang it for real.
I wonder if she's going to bring out her Bob Mackie masking tape bathing suit, you know, the one she had on that boat.
Can you just imagine? But then, like, she'll probably just wear jeans and, like, a tank top, you know what I mean, for the Super Bowl. You never know what she's going to wear. It's like, sometimes she looks like, you know, Cleopatra, and then the next thing you know, she's wearing like a thong or something. I don't know. So
who are you rooting for tomorrow?
I'd like to see Denver go out, John Elway go out, you know, but it's going to be a great game. I mean, two teams that really don't like each other.
It should be exciting.
Yeah.
So talk about Stay the Same. Now, this is the first single. It's blowing up all over radio. People are calling for it. It's one of our 5 most requested songs. It has been since the first...
5?
Pretty fly for a white guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's an inspirational song. You know, there's not a lot of songs out there that go right to the heart like that. And I actually never thought it was going to be a record. I sang it to my sister on her answer machine one day because she was just going through some stuff, and my family's real close and stuff. And I never thought it would be a record. I didn't think I would record it, but it's about the message, you know. Hopefully it'll, you know, I'll be around for a couple more years. I want to take my time with this album, you know.
With your career. Solo career.
Yeah, man.
Joey McIntyre, Stay the Same.
Thanks, John.
And thanks for being with us on Open House Party. Have a great day tomorrow. We'll be watching for you on television.
Yeah.
Open House, you leave here, you catch a plane?
I said, you know, I can fit it in. I came by, we were in the area, just did an in-store. I said, we're not going anywhere till we go by the open house party.
Fabulous. Well, get comfortable.
Yes.
For the 5 minutes.
Cool.
All right. Joey McIntyre, open house party, stand by. Joey McIntyre, hello.
What's up?
The big crowd always turns out for you,
Oh,
Joey.
well, hey, what can I say?
And now it's officially past the first moment of spring. This is spring.
Yes, we're walking through the threshold of spring, John.
8:47 tonight, Joey.
It's beautiful, hand in hand. I'm glad I can share it with you.
So this is like watching a TV show, except I'm part of it because I keep watching. You come in and
Absolutely.
and you leave, and now you come in. It's New Kids Nest, not New Kids, and then you come in and then KO TV. Then you go away for a while. You come back. This brand new tape. We play the tape, the thing. Then you run the record. Now you're back again. Now the record's top 10. The album's out. Boy.
Yeah, it's wild. It's been a wild 5 or 6 months, and come in every once in a while, get a couple of chestnuts of wisdom from you, and I go back out there. No, absolutely, though. From the beginning, you guys played it, and now it's just been crazy. The CD came out this week, and I've been doing in-stores from Rhode Island and Minneapolis and New York, and it's been awesome.
And the crowds come out like in the morning for an afternoon thing.
Yeah, they even at night, a couple of people were there at midnight today, so it's amazing, and it's cool because I think I'm in a different place. I'm appreciating a lot more, and I just want to keep my eyes a little bit more open this time.
Of course, this time you have more to be thankful for because you are part of it. You wrote the material. Yep. You did everything.
Yeah.
As opposed to being a young kid who everything was sort of like
I was kind of along for the ride and having fun, but this time it's like my baby. You know what I mean? So it's pretty special, man.
So this weekend, you're on all weekend on MTV. You and Jordan are hosting Spring Break.
Yeah, I said, do you mind if I bring Jordan along? And they said, all right. No, actually, me and Jordan, I hadn't seen Jordan in a long time. We had a great time. We're having a great time, right?
Having a great time.
Yeah, because we're in Cancun, right?
That's right, right now.
Right now.
Broadcasting over house party live from the MTV, wherever it is.
Yes. Yes, from Cancun. But it was a lot of fun, man, and I've never been to Spring Break, and Spring Break was awesome. A lot of fun, just good time, and just what it looks like on TV, so it was awesome.
And all the skin.
Plenty of skin.
Yeah.
Plenty of skin.
So now you're going to Hong Kong tonight. You have to leave here to go catch a plane.
Going to Hong Kong, flying through France for 7 hours, then another 13 hours to Hong Kong. So it's part of the whole package, you know what I mean? It's been great, though. That's what you got to do. You got to put in the hours, but the fans have been giving back seriously. So it just makes me want to keep going.
So you had appearances today, and you have to catch a plane in like an hour and a half.
Yeah, an hour and a half. Go to Hong Kong.
Did you pack this morning when you left the house?
Barely. I did like a quick load of laundry, and now I just remembered I didn't get it out. So it's still in the.
It'll be there when you get back.
Still in the dryer, and it'll be nice and warm when I get back. So it's crazy, man. But you gotta go when it hits. You gotta go, and it's hitting on all cylinders. So it's fun.
Well, congratulations, Joey.
Hey, thanks to you, man. Really, I appreciate it.
No, thanks to you.
No, man. You, man. You the man. You the man.
I know. I secretly wrote it and produced it.
Yeah, well, I did my job, and you just gave me a chance, and I appreciate that.
Well, thanks for putting out a great piece of music. It always makes it very easy for us when, the material's right there.
Cool.
Same with Jordan's song, by the way. It was just taken off. #1 in Miami this week and last week.
But who cares, really?
I know.
But who really cares? No. I'm fighting for my life here. Don't change. No. Jordan's the man. He's an incredibly talented dude, and I'm glad I got a little head start on him, and it's all good. Cool, man.
And off we go for springtime.
Yeah.
Open house party.
It was pretty crazy, man. So,
Joe,
it's funny that I'm going back.
Congratulations, man, and
well, thank you, man.
Continued success, and I'm sure you're going to do very well. Duke or UConn tonight?
We're